Football fans, get ready, because the next few weeks could shape the future of Brazil's national team. As we step closer to two highly anticipated international friendlies, head coach Carlo Ancelotti has already started laying out his master plan, and it's one that could bring some surprise names into the Seleção squad. In November, Brazil will take the field for two friendly matches. First against Senegal on November 14th, and then against Tunisia on November 17th. But what's got everyone talking isn't just the matches, it's who might be called up. Ancelotti has officially confirmed that he will announce the Brazil squad on November 3rd. That means in just a few days, fans across the world will finally discover which players will get the nod for these friendlies, and possibly earn a place in the 2026 World Cup project. But before that announcement, Ancelotti has already begun his scouting mission. His focus? The Brazilian domestic league, where some rising stars are making a strong case for inclusion. According to reports, Ancelotti will begin watching matches starting October 26th, focusing closely on key players in form. That Monday, at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, the Brazilian Serie A will feature a clash between Palmeiras and Cruzeiro, and Ancelotti will be watching very carefully. This match could be crucial in shaping his upcoming squad. Inside those two clubs are players who have been performing brilliantly and could very well make their debut in the next Brazil call-up. From the current form and recent performances, three names have already emerged as top targets. Vitor Roque, Palmeiras, forward. Andreas Pereira, Palmeiras, attacking midfielder. Matheus Pereira, Cruzeiro, attacking midfielder. All three are in red-hot form, and each offers something different that Ancelotti might find impossible to ignore. 1. Vitor Roque, Brazil's next number 9. Let's start with the player that's on everyone's lips, Vitor Roque. Once seen as one of Barcelona's top young prospects, Roque's recent move to Palmeiras has reignited his career. Since joining, he's been in sensational form, scoring goals almost every week. Across 26 matches, Roque has already scored 13 goals and provided 3 assists, directly contributing to 16 goals for his team. That's an incredible impact for a player still developing his game. His consistency in front of goal has made him one of the most talked about young strikers in South America. His average match rating sits around 7.19, a clear reflection of his influence on the pitch. Statistically, he's been a powerhouse. 61 total shots with 33 on target, showing impressive shooting accuracy. Expected goals, XG 10.7, while his on-target XG sits at 12.9, proving his finishing efficiency. 30 chances created, which is outstanding for a pure striker. Roque's ability to both score and create chances makes him a complete forward, strong, explosive, and intelligent in his movements. Many Brazilian fans believe this is his time, and that his name must appear in Ancelotti's next squad. Direct hit 2. Andreas Pereira, the playmaker's return to form. Next up, Andreas Pereira, a name that might sound familiar to Premier League fans. The former Manchester United midfielder has been quietly rebuilding his career back in Brazil, and his performances for Palmeiras this season show he's on the right track. Though he hasn't been a high-volume goal scorer, his overall playmaking and creativity have been vital for the team. In just 8 matches, Pereira has scored 2 goals, played 530 minutes, and maintained a solid 7.09 average rating, a sign of consistent quality. Let's break down some of his key stats. 10 shots across the campaign, several from dangerous positions. 13 chances created, impressive considering his limited minutes. 74.3% long pass accuracy, proving his excellent vision and passing range. Ancelotti loves midfielders who can transition play smoothly, and Pereira fits that mold. While he might not be a flashy dribbler, his intelligence, positioning, and ability to link midfield to attack could earn him a place in the upcoming friendlies. Fire 3. Mateus Pereira, the creative engine of Cruzeiro. Now, let's talk about a player who's been quietly dominating the Brazilian league, Matheus Pereira of Cruzeiro. He's not just performing well, he's in outstanding form. Across 27 matches, Matheus has scored 6 goals and provided 7 assists, directly contributing to 13 goals for midfield. But what's truly impressive is his all-round play. As an attacking midfielder, his overall match rating of 7.54 puts him among the best in the league. Take a look at these stats. 56 total shots, 23 on target. Excellent output for a midfielder. Expected goals, XG 3.71, consistent with his attacking position. 66 chances created. Yes, you heard that right. 66. That's an elite playmaker's level of creativity, proving how influential he's been in building Cruzeiro's attack. Mateus is also highly effective in set-piece situations and has delivered 35 successful crosses so far this season. In addition, he's completed 27 successful dribbles, with a 50% success rate, showing confidence under pressure. Defensively, he contributes to 32 tackles, 156 duels won, with a 55.5% success rate. For an attacking midfielder, those numbers are extraordinary. His only minor weakness is aerial duels, where his win rate is around 39%, but that's fairly common for creative midfielders. In terms of discipline, he's seen 5 yellow cards, but no reds, which is a good record for such a high-involvement player. What this means for Brazil's upcoming squad. So what does all of this tell us? Carlo Ancelotti seems to be preparing for a generational refresh. Brazil's next chapter could focus on youth, energy, and tactical balance. The likely inclusions of Vitor Roque, Andreas Pereira, and Mateus Pereira would perfectly reflect that philosophy. All three bring something Brazil needs. Roque, clinical finishing and movement. Andreas, midfield control and vision. Mateus, creativity and playmaking flair. If Ancelotti indeed calls them up for the November friendlies, fans could witness the beginning of a new attacking trio taking shape, one that blends technical skill with tactical discipline. As Ancelotti continues his scouting across the Brazilian league, the football world waits for November 3rd, when the official squad will finally be revealed. Until then, all eyes will be on matches like Palmeiras versus Cruzeiro, because those could decide who earns their ticket into the famous yellow jersey. So what do you think? Should these 3 stars, Vitor Roque, Andreas Pereira, and Mateus Pereira, be in Brazil's next squad? Drop your opinions in the comments, and let's see if your predictions match Carlo Ancelotti's. Because one thing's for sure, the road to the 2026 World Cup starts right here in the heart of Brazil's domestic league.